Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hokies will kick it away to start. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Caught behind the line. It's Garcia. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense has the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They go to the ground. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
He's going to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense lining up quickly.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Steps away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Iowa stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Iowa City. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Sweet feet on the move. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the end of the quarter and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Stopped after making the catch. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Drones. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll go right back to the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Quick strike complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He leaves it with his back. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the ground game. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Hokies want to move quickly.
Well, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollard. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Dances away from 1. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air, it's Drones. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Just drives it between the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kent State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Dropping back, it's Drones. He's got his man. They get him down after he makes the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. He's got it. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He gets it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Line getting set on 2nd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
The Golden Flashes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On the ground, it's Thomas. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand where I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
On on third down going up top. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's drones. Pocket starts to collapse. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Hokies send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep moving. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Give to the back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Running toward the tape. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Shoot.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Coaches say, we can't play you if you don't do what you're coached to do. We also can't play you if you only do what you're coached to do. That was just a great instinctive play.
That's a lot of do's, so I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do? All I know is that guy's fast, and he continues to break tackles and make plays and scramble outside the pocket. He can do it all, so I don't know what to do.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 13 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass, it's Drones. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's running in the open. The 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This is a play this offense reps over and over and over again in practice, and this quarterback always makes the right decision. He always knows when he needs to keep the football, and then when he does, with his speed and athleticism, he is a problem.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board.
9.
On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Ball's at the 15 on 2nd down, and they need 9. They're bringing heat. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Kent State. And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kent State, 35. Virginia Tech, 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Drones. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
On second down, he's looking downfield.
Second down.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Fast motion from the offense. Takes it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the ground with the back. Running with power. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Golden Flashes look to do some damage in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his man down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the gun on third down. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
38. Virginia Tech, 9.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Then the short completion brings up second down. Back to throw, it's Drones. Intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Golden Flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 8 over Florida State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes his connection. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Drones. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Motion from the offense. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. They're trying to get to him. Fights off a defender. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
And that's good enough for a first down.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.